We're recording, but you can't see the thing.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just pretend. Go.
Look at this one.
No, you look at this.
Go that.
You should get one.
Do the uppy downy like this. Wow. Okay. So that's called a transverse wave. And interestingly, what did you notice about which way up the wave was as it reflected? Do a big uppy downy. That was the worst big uppy downy I've
Oh,
ever
quick one.
misfortune to experience.
Quick again. A quick one. Quick one.
What do you notice about which way up the wave is as it reflects off each of us?
Up.
So it's, when is it up? When is it not up? Okay, we'll stop there and try it again. Do it. I think I want you to go even quicker. That was quite slow, that one. When is it? Which way up? When is it up? When Luca originally did it, he got the spring and went up, down. And so the wave was up when it was coming towards me, and then it reflects off. What happens? I think I didn't do it fast enough, did I? I'll try that again. So, you ready? What happens to it when it reflects?
A lot.
Do you see how it's down on the way back? It's like up on the way there, down on the way back. And so what we're noticing is that the wave inverts when it reflects off a fixed end. It's like we're a fixed end. So the wave, important thing we need to know is that when waves reflect from a fixed end, they invert, they flip the other way up. What we could do is, okay, you stay there, don't move. Don't move. And what I want you to do is a little lefty break. What do we notice about which way the wave was when it was reflected off the free end? Try again.
I'm not. I expect to see it.
Do it a little bit bigger. What we should be seeing is that the thing goes lefty righty, the wave goes down, poking out to the left, and then as it reflects off, it's still poking out to the left. We should see that it's not inverted when it's reflected from the free end.
This is going left, right.
Oh yeah, just left and then back to the centre.
There we go.
Yeah? So, interesting. Different things happen when the wave is reflected from a fixed end or a free end. When it's reflected from a fixed end, it gets flipped the other way up. When it gets reflected from a free end, it doesn't. So we're going to, thinking about what happens to waves as they're reflected, we're going to have a look at what happens both when the reflection happens from a fixed end and then later on what happens when it happens from a free end. So we've got our incident wave, the wave coming in, and at the moment it's an up wave. When that reflects off, we can see that some things have changed and some things have stayed the same. What's meant to happen is that the height of the wave is going to be the same before and after reflection, because the height of the wave is like an indicator of how much energy it's carrying. We shouldn't have lost any energy in an ideal reflection, so the height of the wave is going to be the same. It's still travelling through the same medium, and so the speed of the wave is going to be the same, and that means that the length of the wave is going to be the same. Things that have changed though is that before it was reflected it was travelling from left to right, afterwards it's travelling from right to left. And more surprisingly, it's been inverted, it's been flipped the other way up. So when we reflect a wave from a fixed end, the reflected wave is inverted. Under tension, so there's a rod, but there's a ring around the rod, and that ring can slide up and down the rod frictionlessly. So this end of the wave is going to be kept under tension, but the medium is freely able to move up and down. So same incident wave. And the difference between reflecting from a free end and reflecting from a fixed end is just that the wave is not inverted. It's the same orientation. And so everything else about the wave should stay the same except for the direction, which goes left to right and then right to left because it's being reflected, but the amplitude of the wave, the height of it, the length of the wave, the speed of the wave, all of those things are going to stay the same. And the orientation stays the same. So we get a different reflection from a free end or a fixed end.